What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. It is Monday, April 14th. We have a 10-game MLB slate on tap for today. Please remember, stick around to the end of the video for our dollar parlay play of the day. And with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, our first game of the day got the Washington Nationals heading out to Pittsburgh to play the Pirates. And in this one, we're playing the Pirates on the money line. And we like the over in this one. The game total set at 7. We're playing the over 7 total points. In our batter props, 2 total bases we'll be playing. We're taking low of the Nationals, and we're taking Reynolds of the Pirates. On to our pitcher props, and we're playing 2 overs in this one. We're taking Lord to go over 2.5 Ks for the Nats, and we're taking Skeens to go over 6.5 for the Pirates. All right, after that, we got the Giants taking on the Phillies. The Giants looked very good over the weekend against the Yankees. Tonight, though, I don't know if they can fully beat the Phillies. I don't have them, handling the Phillies tonight with Walker and Rope on the mound. So we're playing Philadelphia to go plus the 1.5 points here, with the Giants being favored tonight. The game total is set at 8.5. I like the under in this one. And then we go on to our hitter props. I like 2 Giants in this one. I like Fitzgerald and I like Adames as well. Going on to our pitcher props, I'm taking Walker for the Phillies to go over 3.5 strikeouts and Ropp of the Giants to go under 4.5 Ks here today. Right after that, we got the Kansas City Royals going to play the Yankees in New York. I'm taking the Yankees on the money line in this one and the over 8.5 total points. Onto our hitter props, 2 total bases, and we're playing Jazz Chisholm for the Yankees, and we're playing Melendez for the Kansas City Royals here. Then we move on to our pitcher props. We're taking Carrasco of the Yankees to go over his line, 3.5 strikeouts, and Lugo to go under 5.5 strikeouts for this. All right, after that one, we got another matchup, a AL East matchup. Boston going to Tampa Bay to play the Rays. And in this one, we're playing Boston on the money line. Boston in offense did not look the best in Chicago over the weekend. They won yesterday's game. We're taking them on the money line today. I like the game total 8.5 under in this one. We like the under 8.5 total runs. For our hitter props, we're playing Devers of the Red Sox as well as Abreu of the Red Sox to both have 2 total bases. We move on to our pitcher props. And Baz of Tampa Bay, we're playing under 6.5 Ks. And Hokuk of Boston, we're playing over 4.5 strikeouts here. All right, after that, we got the Braves going to Toronto to play the Blue Jays. And in this one, we're playing Atlanta on the money line, as well as the under 9 total game points. For our hitter props, we're taking Harris II of Atlanta for 2 total bases, as well as Lukes for Toronto. For our pitcher props, we're going Holmes of the Braves to go over his line, 4.5 Ks. And Lucas of the Blue Jays were playing under 4.5 Ks. All right, moving along, we got the Mets going to Minnesota now to play the Twins. And we're taking Minnesota on the money line here. The Mets did not look the best against the Athletics. Minnesota played a very good series against Kansas City, their division foe. I like Minnesota in this series. We're playing the game total 8. We're going under in this one today. For our batting props, we're taking 2 Twins in this one. We're taking Buxton as well as Wallner. And then for our pitcher props in this game, we're taking 2 overs. Holmes of the Mets, we're going over 4.5 strikeouts, and Ryan of Minnesota over 5.5 strikeouts. All right, continuing along, we got the Detroit Tigers going to Milwaukee to play the Brewers. And in this one, we're playing Detroit on the money line. And we like a game total over 7.5 points. For our batter props, we're taking 2 Tigers in this one. We're taking Keith and Green. For our pitching props, Skubal of the Tigers, we're going over 6.5, and Alexander of Milwaukee under 4.5 strikeouts. Right, moving along, we have Houston going to St. Louis to play the Cardinals. And in this one, we're playing Cardinals on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5 total points, and we're playing the under in this one. For our batter props, 2 total bases, we're taking Myers of Houston and then Donovan of the Cardinals. And then for our pitching props in this one, both lines of both starting pitchers are set at 5.5, and we're taking the over for both. That's over for Valdez of Houston and over for Gray of St. Louis. And then down to our final two games of the night, we got the Chicago Cubs going to San Diego to play the Padres. I'm taking the Cubs money line on this one, as well as we're playing the over 7.5 total points. For our hitting props in this game, we're taking Tucker of the Cubs and Bogarts of the Padres. For our pitching props, we're taking both overs in this one. We're taking Talion to go over 3.5 and Cease to go over 6.5 strikeouts in this game. All right, then after that, we got the Dodgers going to Colorado. We're playing the over in this one, and we're playing the Dodgers on the money line. For our hitter props, we're taking Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, as well as Will Smith of the Dodgers. Onto our pitching props, and we're playing two unders in this one. We're taking Senzatella of the Rockies to go under 3.5 strikeouts, and May of the Dodgers to go under 5.5 strikeouts. All right, before we get out of here, guys, let's play our dollar parlay plays of the day. And for the first dollar parlay play of the day, we're going with our pitching props parlay. And we're taking Talion of the Cubs to go over his line, Valdez of Houston to go over his line, Lucas of Toronto to go under his line, Screwball of Detroit to go over his line, and Senzatella to go under his line for Colorado Rockies. On to our hitting props. We're taking Devers of the Boston Red Sox for 2 total bases, Fitzgerald of the Giants for 2 total bases, Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals for 2 total bases, Kobe Keith of the Seattle Mariners for 2 total bases, and Vlad Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays for 2 total bases. We're playing all 5 of these gentlemen in a parlay for $1, both in our hitter and pitching props. Good luck to everyone. I hope you have a good day today. It's Monday. Don't have a crazy day. Don't go too crazy. Let's get to the evening. Let's make this money, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.